Welcome to one of the best resort templates ever. So this is a beautiful template with some cool design, some elegant animations. And in this video, I'll be showing you how you can update the content, update the images, and everything you need to know about the Ocealis template. This template is easy to edit because we are using the variables for the colors, typography, and also the size. Also, this template was created using client first. Basically, client first is the most popular Webflow style system ever, and it's very easy to use. They also have really good documentation, so if you want to check it out, you can just type thinksuite.com/client-first to learn how to use everything on this template. If you don't know client first, that's fine. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can update the image and the text of the template, so you don't need to worry about that. This template includes a Figma file, so in order to get your Figma file, you can access template.supply/Figma, and here you just need to upload your template voice. You have this small video to teach you how you can do that. And after uploading here and requesting the Figma, you can just access the Figma file, which is this one. It's a very complete Figma file with all the pages, including not only the desktop version, but also the mobile version. You have also some components here, so you can use it. And as soon as you access this file, you need to duplicate the file, right? So you should see some tabs like this one. So do not click here to request access. Instead of doing that, just look for this error, close the file name and click to duplicate to your drafts. This way you can get your own copy and make your edits and do whatever you want, including of course editing and updating everything here on this Figma file. Also, if you are not an advanced user of Webflow, you can access university.webflow.com. They have a lot of online courses. They are all free, so you can learn a lot of things about Webflow, how to use it from basic to advanced features. So I highly recommend you to take a look if you are a beginner using Webflow. Another important thing is that you can always create a backup. So once you get your template and create your new project using the template, you can just access the settings, click here on the backups, and here you can just create a new backup to restore every time you want to go back and revert the change that you made. Now let's learn how to update the image here. It's very straightforward. For most of the images, you just need to double click them. And here you have an option to replace the image. You can also select the image with a single click and click here on the settings tab and click here to replace the image. As you might notice already, we have some images that are not clickable right away here on the interface. So if you will preview this homepage one, you can see that we have some images that are changing, right? They are changing, if you double click here, you can only access the first image, right? So you need to select any element on the section that you want to change an image, right? And after that, you just need to open the navigator, and here you can just start to expand the items and look for the image element. So basically the navigator holds all the elements that a page has. So if you start to look for the images here, you'll notice that after selecting an image, and then you can notice that this is an image element by this image icon right here. You can select this, you can click on the settings, and here you can see the image that you are selecting, right? So right now we are selecting this third image, and we use the navigator to select. So basically, if the image is not clickable right away, you need to open the navigator and start to search here for the image. You can use the classes names of the elements to find the image and select the right image that you are looking for. For updating the links, it's very easy. Most of the buttons are components. So you just need to select the button, and here we have an option to change the link. So it's very, very easy. Also, if you double click on this navbar component here, you have a nav link. It's the same process. You have this option here to change the link. If for some reason you have something that is not a component but it still is a link, so I'll just place here a text link to show you. You can just select the link and click on the settings, and here you have a link settings option to change the link that you are selecting. Now let's say you want to change the menu. So if you click here, the menu is open, but if you go back here to the design mode, the menu is hidden, right? So what you need to do is that you need to search for the navbar component, double click to enter this component, and then just expand the navbar main element, the padding global, container full, navbar component, navbar menu wrap, and here you have a menu component, right? So you can just click here on the menu component, go back to the style tab, and here you can just select flags, right? So basically we are setting the display of flags so this menu component can be visible for us. And here you can just make your own edits, and after making the edits, you just need to select the navbar, the menu component again, and click on none here on the display to hidden again. If you want to change the colors of the template, you can access the variables here, click on colors, and here you can just change. Just be careful when changing colors, because if you have a bright color here and then you suddenly change this to a dark color, whatever is the dark color, you'll probably have some contrast issues across the template. So just be aware of that and be careful when updating the colors here on the variables. Updating the text is also very easy. You can just double click, same process as the image, so you can just double click and type whatever you want, right? So it's very easy to update. Again, if by some reason you cannot select some text, you can always use the navigator here to select the text element. And after selecting the text element, you can just click here to access the settings, and you probably have an option here to change the text of this text that you are selecting. If you want to change the spacing of things, so we kind of have some pre-made classes for spacings. So you can just check here the style guide page. Again, this is a template created using client first. So if you want to learn everything about client first, you can just access the documentation here to learn everything that you need. But again, you can just access the style guide page, and then if you scroll down a lot, let's just scroll down, you can see here that we have a lot of spacings for the sections. We have some other spacings for general use. So you can just here get the class that you want, and then go back to the page. And let's say you just want to change this spacing. So let's just select this spacer, remove the class, and paste the class that you want. Of course, you can just type space here, and you have pretty much all the classes here that are being used for space. So this way, you can change the spacing between the elements. You can also change the spacing here on the sections, and the class for that is padding section, and then of course the size of the spacing for the padding. So it's also, again, very easy. You can just type padding -section, and here you have a few options that you can choose from, and just see if how it looks and if that's what you're looking for. One other thing is about the CMS. So basically the CMS is where we have some collections that were like set up for making your life easier when updating content, right? So if you want to update anything related about the accommodations or experiences, or even add new pictures to the gallery, always use the CMS tab. And here, of course, is pretty straightforward. You can just click here on the items, update anything that we want, or even create a new accommodation just by clicking here on this button. So it's very easy. That's it about this template. This was just a quick video tutorial, just teach you a few things so you can be able to update the content and go live with your template. If you need any support, you can just access template.supply/support, and here we have this form where you can just send your message here, and then we'll get back to you as soon as possible. One important thing is that we offer a basic support, and it's already included in your purchase. So let's say you don't know how to update some text or even some image or some section at your template, you can always get in touch with us and we'll get back to you. And that's free of charge. There's no charge for you because these are already included in your purchase. But I want to be transparent with you as always, and I want to say that we don't offer advanced support. So if you need to create totally new section or even new page and you need more advanced help with that, you might need to get the help of a Webflow expert. So you can make all the changes that you want. They are not included, of course, in our basic support. Don't forget to check the other templates we have. You can access template.supply to see all of them. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.